Hello and welcome back to Science Never Stops with the U.S. Space and Rocket Center. My name is Paul Farinosi, and today we'll be exploring the second planet from the Sun, which is also the hottest planet in our entire solar system, Venus. Venus was named for the Roman goddess of love and beauty, and fittingly, the planet does look beautiful from Earth. Venus is the third brightest object in our skies, outshone only by the Sun and Moon. Because it is almost the same size as Earth, as well as the only other rocky planet in our solar system with a substantial atmosphere, we sometimes call it Earth's twin planet. But really, Venus is more like Earth's evil twin. It is extremely inhospitable to human life, and even spacecraft visitors. Venus is a very bright object. Venus is so bright because it's covered by a permanent layer of thick clouds. These reflective yellowish clouds are full of greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide that work like a woolly blanket. As warm sunlight shines on Venus, its heat energy is trapped on the surface by the atmospheric gases, making Venus the hottest planet in our entire solar system, hotter even than Mercury. We found that out when we sent a spacecraft past Venus in the 1960s. The Mariner spacecraft flew by Venus and determined that its surface temperature is about 900 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hot enough to melt metals like lead, tin, and zinc. It's also hot enough to cause serious problems for any human-made thing trying to land on Venus' surface. The longest-lived Venusian probe, Venera 12, only lasted less than 2 hours before the severe heat caused the electronics to fail. Now, if you were to walk around on Venus, it might feel almost like you were swimming. This is because the atmosphere is 90 times denser than the Earth's atmosphere, so it would feel almost as thick as liquid. It would also feel crushingly heavy. We're used to the weight of the atmosphere above us here on Earth, so we don't really notice its weight. But the air on Venus would feel like as many as 300 African elephants sitting on every part of your body. Needless to say, it would not be a very comfortable visit. And it wouldn't make for a very interesting one either. The reddish-yellow sky on Venus would be constantly cloudy, and the scorched surface beneath you would be rocky and dull. These false color images taken by the Magellan space probe show an elevation map of the Venusian surface. The lightest areas mark the highest points of elevation, and the darker areas mark the lower points. You'll notice that we see far fewer craters on Venus' surface than we saw on Mercury's. This is partly because fewer impactors make it through Venus' thick atmosphere, and partly because it seems that some sort of catastrophic resurfacing event repaved Venus in the distant past. That event, which may have been a planet-spanning volcanic eruption, erased many craters. So there is likely an interesting geological history we may have no way of tapping into now. Really, the only upside to living on Venus is that it rotates extremely slowly. One day on Venus lasts longer than its year, which means that if you lived on this planet, it would be your birthday every single day. But there are no plans to send people to live on this topsy-turvy world anytime soon.